Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about, honestly, one of the craziest things I think I have ever seen in the history of FIFA. And I'm really not exaggerating with that. We'll go in depth about it. We'll talk about all the ramifications of it, what I think it means for the game, what I think EA could do, and just obviously, of course, giving my opinion about it. This is the team that I played Weekend League with last night. We played all 20 games in one sitting, and we hit the top rank. Big thank you to everyone who supported the stream last night. We played my new 4-4-2 tactics and they were lit. We even managed to beat a pro player to make sure we could still hit rank 1. Go check out the 4-4-2 tactics if you've not seen them yet. OP, lots of people have been telling them, used them and got great results in their weekend league. If you've not been up to date though with what's been going on in the community and you missed it yesterday, at 6 PM UK time, EA released a pack in the store. It's not there anymore. Effectively, it was under the promo packs in the store. Let me find it. It was under promo packs. It was a 25,000 coin pack, which is not a lot, to get a tradable hero. It said there were 6 days remaining and you could get one. I was out for a meal when this happened, but I tend to check my phone at this time of year, especially when the game's new, at 6 PM, just in case something comes up. And I was glad I did, because there was this tradable hero pack for 25,000 coins. I opened it on both my accounts, and I got Mostovoy, and on my Road to Glory, I got El Jaber. Well, I didn't get very lucky with it, but there was people getting Ginolas, getting Yaya Torres. Well, David Ginola, before this pack came out last night, was going for 2.3 million coins. At the lowest point he reached last night, he went to 1.1 million coins. Yaya Toure was going for about 1.6, 1.7. He reached 700k last night. EA took this pack down after 10 minutes. 10 minutes obviously is not a very long amount of time, but 6 PM is the main time that people actually log into the game to be able to see what's going on, see if there's any new content, promo packs, SBCs, etc. And I would guess there's potentially hundreds of thousands, maybe even over 1 million people open this pack. I can't, obviously, there's no way for me to be able to tell this, but a lot of people opened this pack because the effect on the market and hero prices was ridiculous. Like I'm saying, top heroes. Davigin is one of the best cards in the game. 5-star, 5-star with incredible stats across the board. They were more than halving in value. Campos, the 87 keeper, was going for discard. 10,000 coins. 87s go for 17 to 20,000 coins just through pure fodder value alone. The market was already in the mud, absolutely decimated in the last week. I really think EA have kind of lost control over it, and this only made it worse. There's a lot of issues with this though. One of the first big issues is that people who got it at 6 o'clock and get a tradable hero get a massive advantage over the people who weren't available for the 10 minutes it was around. I'm someone who did get the pack, so I'm not crying or moaning about something that didn't benefit me. I'm saying it's not fair that I got that advantage for a pack that, at the very least, if it was going to be put out, needed to be put out for a day so everyone could get it. But obviously, this was a mistake. EA took it down after 10 minutes. It was never, ever meant to be like this. I think, at best, it was a 25,000 coin pack or 500 FIFA points. People spent real money on these packs, which is a key point we'll come back to later. I think it was supposed to be a loan pack. So you can use these heroes either in Weekend League or you can use them in friendlies throughout the year. That sounds a lot more likely, but someone at EA obviously made a mistake. And this is just a mistake. I don't think it's anything malicious from EA. Mistakes do happen. But the problem I have is, when the game's making over $1 billion a year, and there's people spending thousands, some tens of thousands, people spending a lot of time on this game, over $1 billion marketplace effectively. It's a global marketplace. You can't show such disregard for the marketplace, people's money and the community and their time, that mistakes like this, which can decimate the market and half people's teams in value, you can't do that. EA need to have such better quality checks when it comes to these packs. It's honestly, for me, on this account, it hit top icon prices down as well, because people were able to get really good heroes. So they was like, well, I don't need my top icons. On my account here, I estimate I maybe lost about 1.2 million coins in value compared to the price that I paid for my players. And the fact I paid 2.3 million for Ginola. The fact that if I'd have been around and had liquid coins to get him for 1.1 million, that was 1.2 million alone. I'm only basing it off the price that they are now after they rebounded. But there's people. I spent £1,000 on this account. I got very good pack pulls. I got Lucio, Neymar, Van Dijk. That is so much better than the average person. But I spent £1,000, and I spent that so I could afford getting really nice cards like David Ginola for 2.3 million, which was a really good price when I got him. But there's people who got him for 1.1 million because of a massive mistake from EA. Now he's 1.8 million. Let's actually check. Has he rebounded even more? He was 1.8 million like quite a few hours last night after it happened. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's 500k less than what I got him for because so many people were able to get him. 500k probably is minimum going to cost you 24,000 FIFA points to make up. So if I wanted to make up for the loss that EA caused me compared to what I paid, I'd probably have to go spend another £150. How is that fair? There's the other argument. I'm not just talking about pay-to-win players here. My Road to Glory account that I've grinded for 2 weeks was worth about 500 to 600,000 coins liquid in terms of if I sold everything what I'd have. The day before these hero packs came out, I bought Mostovoy on that account for about 110,000, and I bought Fernando Morientes for about 250. Let's look what they are now. Morientes. Yeah, Morientes has gone down a lot. So Morientes has gone down about 100,000 coins compared to what I paid for him on my Road to Glory account. Mostovoy's gone down about 50,000 coins. So my Road to Glory account in a single day lost 150,000 coins. For an account that's worth 500,000 coins liquid maybe, that I've spent a lot of time on working that way, even trading, doing my best to make sure I'd make good decisions on the account, something that no one in the world could have predicted, a huge mistake from EA with heroes, has basically made that account lose a third of its value in a single 10-minute stroke. So there's loads of people around the world who spent a lot of money and their money's just been made a lot, not worthless, but worth a lot less. There's people who spent a lot of time and they've suddenly fallen far behind, all because of that. Time, money, these things are valuable. EA should not be making mistakes like this. And obviously EA made lots of mistakes on the game. I do get these things happen, but this was such a big one to affect people in such a bad way. It's really not fair. What else can I say? There's a case as well. Like I hit the top rank last night on my weekend league. I got Ben Yedder red. I even packed Ben Yedder tradable. I got quite a bit better red. Not red. Well, I did because I got Ben Yedder, but I got quite better rewards than the average person will get even for rank 1. And the coin value I lost in a single day from an EA mistake was probably worth about 4 times what I made from my rank 1 rewards. So probably what will take me minimum a month to make in coins, I lost in a single day because of EA and the mistake they made. How am I ever, without very lucky trades or crazy pack pulls, which are so hard to ever get, how am I ever going to make the coins without spending crazy amounts of money to ever make up for things like this that EA do? The other thing is it's just tanked the market in general, which the market really didn't need that. There's the element as well as that some people have made a lot of coins off of this. If people were around at 6 o'clock with a few million coins to buy the heroes when they were obviously way, way cheaper than they should have been, then they're gonna. I saw someone made nearly 10 million coins buying Ginolas at 1.1 and selling them when he rose back to like the 1.8 he is now. I have no fault in these people. They took advantage of an opportunity. Nothing wrong with that. But now these people have a crazy coin advantage over people who weren't able to do this. So people who spent a lot of money to have a lot of liquid coins suddenly get even further ahead of people who maybe were around and didn't have the coins to do this, or people who just weren't around and couldn't do this. I'm not complaining in the sense of I'm blessed to have a very good team. I'm saying here in this situation, the people who spent no money or weren't around to do this got affected the worst. There's a lot of people who think the way EA will deal with this is acknowledge it and just say anyone who opened the pack it was supposed to be an untradeable pack. So if you opened the pack and it was tradable, but it was supposed to be untradeable, they're going to give an untradeable hero to everyone who's opened it. So not only did I get a tradable hero, I'm most likely going to get an untradeable hero on both accounts again. Whereas people who didn't open it will get nothing. I'm assuming this is what will happen because EA falsely advertised it. Not on purpose again. I'm not trying to sit here and slander EA. I think the content, the SBCs they've been putting out, all the variety of cards this year has been really good from EA. When EA do good stuff, I'll praise it. When EA do bad stuff, make mistakes, I'll call them out on it. I don't want to be unfair, but how is it going to be fair that I get 2 heroes basically for 25,000 coins per account when some people won't get anything? And then some people weren't around, and lots of people who weren't around lost lots of value in the team, whilst others made 10 million coins for their team. It's such a huge shift in the way the market's gone and the way people's coin values of the team have gone. Because lots of people have had heroes and not been around and lost so much money and time that they've put in effectively. I don't really know what a good solution is. It's just a mistake that couldn't really happen. There's even rumours that like some of the cards, like Harry Kuehl was going for about 100,000 coins when this happened, and within 2 minutes he was going nearly for 300,000 again. I genuinely think EA probably started buying the cards off the market to try and stop, basically rebalance it. But obviously it was too late at this point. It helped a little bit. But yeah, I don't really know what the long-term solution to fix all this is. I think long-term it kind of will work itself out. But there's a lot of people who gained off this. There's a lot of people who lost a lot of coins off of this. And it's really unfortunate so early in the game. It's probably the craziest, most generous pack I've ever seen given out by EA. Especially when you consider it was 2 weeks into the game. Clearly a mistake. It had quite devastating effects on the market. Some positive for some people, but mostly negative for a lot of people. What do you guys think about this? Do you agree with my opinions on it? Have you been affected by it? What are your general thoughts about it? What do you think EA will do about it? I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.